What's more likely to happen? Gold price double from where it is, go from 1,700 to 3,400. Silver price double from where it is, $18 per ounce to $36 per ounce. Or will the price of the metals get cut in half again? Could we see $800 gold? Could we see $9 silver? I don't think so. I think the odds of the metals doubling from here are much, much more greater than them decreasing by a further 50%. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. Let's get started right now. Even if you don't have a crystal ball, you, yes, you, are always welcome in Ron's Basement. You are important. You're the most important part of Ron's Basement. So thank you for deciding to spend some of your precious time with me here in the basement. You're always welcome here. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, turn on the bell notifications, and consider possibly leaving a comment, sharing a little of your wisdom with all of us in the comment section below. That's where we can learn from you and get to know you. It's important that we remember the gold and silver market, they're just like me and you. They try to have a crystal ball. So gold and silver are always looking out 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years into the future. And all that they've been seeing for the last year, year and a half, 2 years is tightening, worsening monetary conditions. So when gold and silver looked out into the future for the last year or so, they got hit by headwinds in every direction. Rising interest rates, a stronger US dollar. But at some point now, right now, as gold and silver start to look out into the future, it's getting tough for it to see further headwinds occurring. So a floor is being put in the price of silver and gold. And soon, as gold and silver start to look out into the future, they're going to see recession. They're going to see continued inflation. It may be tempered a little bit, but inflation is likely not going away, right? And it's going to see an environment which is much more conducive to a higher silver price, to a higher gold price. Because of silver and gold's ability to see into the future, most of the future downside risk has already been priced into the metal. That's why when we're saying $1,700, that's actually like a very low price for the metals. It's the new low. Whereas 3 or 4 years ago, we would have thought that was a great price. Now it's a bad price. It's kind of crashed. It's kind of already gone down. Same thing with silver. From now on, that's kind of the base. Silver and gold already priced in all the negative factors happening right now. But guess what? It gets better. It's already priced in future negative factors as well. Future rate hikes. And when that starts to change and the pendulum starts to swing back, which it will have to mathematically, there's no way these world central banks can do what they're saying they're going to do. There's too much debt. There's too much leverage in the system. So when the pendulum swings back, the price of the metals will skyrocket. And when we look at things like ETF inflows and recently outflows, and things like the Commitment of Traders report, what we see is that most of the people who were going to sell out have sold out. That's especially true for the mining stocks, which are at valuations we have never seen in history. Anybody who's wanted to get out of the precious metal sector is out. Now, that's resulted in an even smaller amount of the total investable capital in the world being in the precious metals. Like nobody, except for us, right? All of us here in Ron's Basement are invested in silver, in gold, in the precious metal mining stocks. We are a sliver of a sliver. And when just a little bit of that other 99.9% of the money that's not in the metals comes flowing back in to the metals because they realize like, oh, that's one of the few places I can be for the next couple years that's going to provide some decent return. When just a little bit of that money comes in, because we are such a sliver of a sliver, we could see multiple compounding returns on our investments. Now, I don't have a crystal ball like gold and silver do. This is just my opinion, but I do personally believe that the future looks very, very solid for silver and gold. One thing for sure, I'll be here for you through it all. You're always welcome here in Ron's Basement. I'll see you next time.
Go!